Paul, we went for it at the end there, but again, left ourselves too much to do.
No, we did, yeah. I think the big lesson you learn from it is you can't start games like we did today. You know, we can't go into any game in this league, or if I'm honest, in any league starting like we did in the first half. And that's the big disappointment. I think second half we've had a go. We've been more positive in our passing, we've been more positive in our running, we showed energy. And unfortunately, all of those were seriously lacking in the first 45 minutes. Yes, we kept the ball. We kept it in rubbish areas. That's not what I want from our team. And that's the big disappointment for me. We've gone from such a level last Saturday, where we've earned a big result, and we've had an opportunity today in front of our own supporters to go and repeat that level of energy, repeat that level of working, repeat the level of football and the positivity about how we went about it. And we've let ourselves down with the way we've gone in the first half today.
This side of the microphone we do it, don't we? We say, why do we get Bolton, and then the passage of play goes away in a game like this?
I think it probably shows that there's a level of inconsistency in the group, unfortunately. You know, that's not me being brutal about it, that's just me being honest. You know, that's where we are as a group. We had a level of consistency last season that was enough to get us to the playoffs. We've now stepped up, and we haven't got that level of consistency yet. So there's all sorts of little things. There's quality when we get in the final third, being ruthless when we get in the final third. You know, I look at the deliveries that we had from set plays, and we've got to make one of them count. We've had other opportunities. Joe Garner's had a couple of headers that you've got to. I mean, one of them the keeper's made a save. The other one we've headed it over. We're taking shots on from 25, 30 yards that are flying over the bar. We could go into all sorts of things, but I think the big issue is that level of consistency. We have to get there, and we've got to make sure we keep working to get there. And if we do that, then we'll get consistent results as well.
I have to say they scored, but it didn't feel like a goal was coming. It was just as bitty from them.
No, I thought they were better than us. I thought they got onto second balls better than us. I thought they passed it with more of a purpose than we did. It's a horrible goal to give away, a really poor goal. Who knows whether we'd have got something out of it if they hadn't scored that one anyway. But I just thought second half was much better. That's the way that we have to go about it, but we have to go about it from the start. You can't wait till half time, till words get said at half time. You have to go, and you've got to start every game right. You've got to prepare properly coming into the game, so that you start from that first whistle, not start when you're a goal down. And I think that's probably the biggest disappointment I've got out of today.
What were your thoughts on that goal, Paul?
It's a rubbish goal. I thought Sam had got himself into a decent position. I don't know why Thomas is out there, and when he is out there, I don't know why he doesn't just clear everything. Even after that, when the ball's rolling in, I think there can be an enthusiasm to go and try and stop it from other players, and unfortunately they didn't. And I think that you look at the first half, and you look at the example of where they hit the crossbar and the ball bounces out, and none of our players have reacted. And we went through set plays yesterday to say they are a threat, and it's about the second balls, it's about making sure we react. And I thought that was an example of where we had no life about us today to go and react in a positive way. It was all waiting for somebody else to do it. And unfortunately, if that's what you do, you get nothing out of the game.
9 corners, should have been 10, a load of free kicks. Some of the deliveries were pretty damn good as well.
No, there was some good balls went in, and there's people getting at half near the ball. I just think you have to have a bit more desire, a bit more aggression to go and get on the end of it. We could maybe say with a little bit of luck it might have dropped to our feet, but you have to make your own luck by making runs and making positive actions. And let's be honest, we can't say it any other way. Because of the way we went about in the first half, we've got nothing out of the game, and that's probably what we deserved.
It can't be confidence, Paul, when you see Bolton, when you see other performances we've had this season, that there's in that dressing room there's something there.
It's not a confidence thing, and listen, I hate that thing, confidence, because nobody can give you confidence. Confidence comes from within, and if you can't take confidence as a footballer with what happened last weekend, and with the way that we've tried to prepare, if you can't take confidence from it, then there's something seriously wrong there. That's just a level of inconsistency. That's Whether that's a mindset that, oh, it's okay because we had a really good one last weekend, we're okay this weekend. This was an opportunity to get 3 really big points. And if you get 3 points at home, on the back of a point at home against Peterborough, who I think are a good side, the 3 points at Bolton are a huge bonus. Now we're in a position where we've taken 3 points out of these 2 games, and if we'd have lost at Bolton, everybody would have expected it, and then we'd have had that pressure to win at home, and if we'd have done it, we'd have been fine. We've missed an opportunity to get three big bonus points today.
We really want this to be a fortress, don't we?
Well, you have to. You've got to make it a fortress. Everybody tells me it's a horrible journey to get here. I don't find it that's the case. Everybody tells me, but if we go into games like we did in the first half, it ain't going to be a fortress. We're going to make it a nice, easy place. And I thought we played in the first half at a real pedestrian pace. No bravery about us. And for us to get anything out of this league, we're going to have to play with some bravery.
We were saying the same as you. We were popping it about well, weren't we? With that in our third, in the middle third, but it was that last bit again. Yeah,
it has to be. You know, it's all right keeping it there. This whole thing about possession stats do my head in, because I want to keep possession in the final third. I want to get quality in the final third. I want to produce exciting moments. That doesn't interest me, keeping it in our own half. Yes, we have to do it. We have to try and drag players out. But I think we're a good team when we press and we win it back high up the pitch, and we play with an intensity, and we transition with an intensity, and we have quality balls going into the box, and we get shots that work the goalkeeper. We haven't done that, I don't think, at all in the first half. We've done it a few times in the second half maybe, but as the results suggest, not enough.
It's the same lower league for any football. It's a first goal game, isn't it? It just changes everything.
Well, first goal is massive. That's at any level. You know, there's a high percentage of games are won by the first goal, but even at a first goal, we still should have. There was plenty of time. Was it 20 minutes, 21 minutes? They score the goal. There's still enough time in a game to do it. Unfortunately, we just haven't done it. I keep using this word, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate, or is it that we haven't done enough to get it?
You just wondered when you get the Bolton performance, going back to that again, you're thinking we've unlocked the door, we've found the key, and then we step ourselves back again.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't for 1 minute think we've unlocked the door and everything's going to be rosy in the garden. I knew it was still going to be a challenging time ahead. With this game, I knew it was always going to be a tough game. They're all tough games, and unfortunately, we should never think that we've unlocked it and we're ready to coast along. We are going to have to be at full tilt every single game this season. For us to achieve what we want to do, we have to be at full tilt. And today, in that first 45-50 minutes, we were not at full tilt.
A week to prepare for a week where we have 3 games on the bounce. Important points up for grabs there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, tough game away next week. They were top of the table before today. I have no idea whether anybody else has gone top today. A tough place to go. Good journey for us. We've got to be prepared properly. We've got to go, and we've got to show an enthusiasm to play. We've got to show an energy to play, and that starts on Monday morning with our preparation starting then.
Our fans, Paul, just the last one from me, they were really trying to push us on through them closing stages.
Well, they've turned up in the numbers, and that's magnificent. When I saw the rain before and I saw what it was like, to get that type of attendance, just we can't credit them enough for that and thank them enough for that. Sadly, we haven't put on a performance, and as I say, particularly in that first half, that's given them a lot to be happy about.
Thanks again, Paul.